Many women who engage in self-destructive behavior, they don't do so out of self-confidence. They do it out of pain. I'm going to break down 5 reasons of why women essentially become hoes. Number one, validation through male attention. There are some women, females, ladies, whatever you want to address them as, they equate male attention to self-worth. So that's why they're very easy to bounce around relationships or bounce around through companionships. That's why they're with this one guy and then the guy realized that this person isn't very much all there in their head. And then they leave. But because physical touch, attention, this affirms that they are worthy. And then they quickly bounce around without actually getting to know the person. They just want their attention. And they end up building a reputation for themselves. And it's harder for them to actually find them a lifelong partner, because a real man, a respectful man, a God-fearing man, a self-loving man doesn't want someone who's been overly used. And I know it's harsh, but it's just reality. Number two, lack of parental love or stability. Growing up without consistent emotional support, that you end up wanting to seek validation through sexual relationships because you don't know what unconditional love is. You don't know what unconditional emotional support is. You don't have that safe space, that peace, that love, that support unit, that comfort, because people who are raised with that, they understand the meaning of true companionship. They understand love and they understand respect for themselves, so they won't go out to seek sexual validation. They don't need that because they have an emotional, loving support where they want that from themselves and they find that in a partner. So they don't go bouncing around from men to men because that's not what they were raised. But when you don't have that, every human craves connection. And if you were grown up without it, you're gonna seek it somewhere else. And unfortunately, there are just bad people out there who just take advantage of people. And it's so sad because most of these women who go down this path are genuinely good people, but they just lack basic human emotional needs. 3, poor role models growing up. If a young woman is always witnessing unhealthy, dysfunctional relationships, she's going to think that's normal. They are going to normalize dysfunctional, retarded, stupid behavior. So they think it's okay. So they think when they come across clear red flags, but because it's what they're used to growing up, it's their role models. I mean, it could be family members, older sister, cousin, your group, the area that you live in, the music that you watch, the program, the movies, the shows that you watch. If you have role models that promote dysfunctionality and stupidity and whorism, sorry, I'm making up words here, you're gonna think that's normal. And you're going to go down a path which is going to lead you to eventually being unhappy and bitter. Surround yourself with good role models. Read positive books. Read actual love stories. Read about happy families and you see how they live. You see how they interact with each other. And normalize good behavior. Because there's women out there that they think, there's actually women out there that actually need an argument. It's so crazy. And I've met women like this as well, who they actually thrive on arguments. They need it. But someone who's raised in a loving, caring, emotionally supported family, that confuses me. How, what? You thrive on negativity. I thrive on love. I thrive on growing, on becoming the best version of ourselves. But yeah, just be very wary of who your role models are, because they actually do have an impact in your life. 4, unhealed betrayal and heartbreak. There are some women who just lash out. They use sex as a retaliation to seek some sort of revenge. They believe that if I have sex with multiple people, I'm going to be in control. I'm going to hurt this person who hurt me. But they don't realize that hurt people hurt people. It's hard to hurt someone that's already hurt. So you're only just doing damage to yourself. That's why it's always good to heal. So if you're going through a breakup or someone broke your heart, because there are a lot of disgusting men out there who use good people. And it's a shame that people have to go through this or go through this. It's a shame. In an ideal world, everyone would be good. And everyone will be compassionate, empathetic. Imagine you're going out with a guy. You expect them to care about you of how you care about them. You expect them to show empathy, but there's some people who lack discipline, who are just broken themselves. They're just distorted, and they actually hurt someone who actually really loves them, which is sick. But then don't go destroying yourself in the process. Heal. Take your time, read books, meditate, fall in love with yourself, reconnect with hobbies, reconnect with good people, and don't go down this destructive path of trying to seek revenge, because the best revenge is success. And you don't reach success by going down a path that is going to destroy your soul. 5, belief that love equals sex. A lot of people misunderstand the difference between love and lust, and they end up misusing intimacy. Just because you have sex doesn't mean the person loves you. Love is trust. Love is compromise. Love is a deep spiritual connection that you feel within each other. And just because you have sex, it doesn't mean the person loves you. And there's a lot of gullible women who believe because they've shared this intimate moment with this person, they believe that this person loves them, which is just not the case. And then they end up continuing this cycle. And they need to just change the pattern and understand that love is something that money cannot buy. You cannot buy trust. You cannot buy someone really wanting to understand you, understand what makes you happy, understanding what makes you fear, and understanding that they actually genuinely, without any conditions, they don't love you because you do something for them. They don't love you because you make them look better. They love you because God created you how you were meant to be. You are true to yourself. And when you find that person, you realize sex is not everything. Sex becomes the gateway in creating new life. And I hope you find that person because everyone deserves love.